Rich, Gears of War Reloaded is out on the 26th of August, and this is the 26th of August. Although it's not the 26th of August, we're recording this in the past. Anyway, Gears of War is reloaded. Not only is Gears of War back, but the of War is back.
Yeah.
After they ditched it.
Yeah.
But this is now on PlayStation, and Gears of War, the original game this is, has an interesting past. It had Ultimate Edition, which was a remake, and now this is a remaster of a remake.
Indeed.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
with
pretty
the free,
much how to sum it up. It's the best way.
Free upgrade for anyone who has the Ultimate Edition. As well.
Of course. As you can see, 60 FPS in the campaign. It's got 4K resolution as well, and apparently 4K assets and remastered textures. I don't know whether that's remastered from the original version,
from the Ultimate Edition, I would imagine.
The remake version.
Yeah.
But anyway, PlayStation players, this is it running on the Ultimate Edition on Xbox versus the PlayStation, the Reloaded on PlayStation. Obviously, Reloaded's on both. Yeah. And as you can see, solid 60 FPS. It's also got 120 FPS in multiplayer as well, as well as cross progression, cross play, etc., etc. HDR, obviously. But when we get to the side by sides, Rich, actually, I'll come back to this because I decided to bring in Gears of War, the original, as a bit of a comparison, because I can't remember whether we did a comparison for Ultimate Edition. But anyway, to give you an idea of Reloaded versus the original. So this is Reloaded is the remastered remake, and Gears of War is obviously the original.
You get an extra bar on the window.
Yeah, mate, and you get welcome in graffiti on the wall. Is that blood? Looks like it.
Maybe.
You get shadows as well.
Ooh.
I mean, obviously, it looks miles better than the original. I just wanted to put this in for the sake of it, to be completely honest, because I was intrigued how much of a jump Ultimate and Reloaded was over the original. Because the original was what, 2006, 7?
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
So looks pretty good, mate. But I just thought I'd put it in just so that people that were interested in what it used to look like and what it now looks like, and obviously vastly improved.
Do you know what, Dan?
Even like that,
I'm glad
the
you
House
did
of
this.
Sovereign letters.
Yeah, I'm glad you did it. It's interesting.
Because I actually forgot because obviously at the time it was like epic, mate. Literally epic.
Yeah.
But, it was like the top. I would probably say the top in the genre, not just the genre, but maybe across the console platforms, the ecosystems at that time.
It was pretty big.
This was one of the better looking games.
For sure.
So they did a good job with Ultimate Edition / Reloaded. And there's a reason why I confused the two. It's because when we actually get into the side-by-sides, which is pretty much any second now we've got actually what we wanted to see, which is Ultimate Edition, which actually, when did this come out, Rich? You're pretty good with years.
2015.
Oh my God, it's that old.
I know.
2015 versus Reloaded, which is obviously the new version. And the thing you will notice the most is it seems to be a bit lighter.
Yeah.
And that is a theme across every single side-by-side. And now in like the patch, not the patch notes, the game notes that we got with the review code, it basically says that it has enhanced post-processing visual effects and improved shadows and reflection. But if you actually look across the board, it's just a lot lighter.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Which is great, because outside, doesn't really make much of a difference, right? But it's when you start to get inside, and excuse the shaking camera, I literally I choose the same spot so that...
but you're getting shot.
I can... But both were getting shot, and they're both on casual, and it's a Troika gun shooting me from the left, so the left one is just bobbing around.
Nice.
But yeah, so going back to the light, the improved. I actually not sure whether they just see these are the exact same brightness, the exact same settings across both versions, but it's as if they've tweaked the brightness or just made things a lot more powerful in terms of lighting.
I think I prefer the look of the Ultimate Edition, because Gears is supposed to be a dark game,
I don't. No, it's too dark in sometimes and some spots.
Fair enough.
And as you get into interior spots, you'll notice that more. Like, for instance, just the one on the right just looks a little brighter. in terms of the lights and stuff, and just the lighting coming through.
Yeah.
And visuals, they say they're improved. That I think there's a slight improvement, very slight. And if you look at the sign on the right, the text is a little bit crisper in Reloaded than it is in Ultimate Edition, but there's not much in it. Whereas if you look at this and you look at House of Sovereign on the building at the back, like it's a lot clearer than, one, due to the lighting, and two, obviously there's a resolution tweak. But you can definitely see in these shots, side by side, if you look at the car and you look at the grass down the front and the cracks, there is a slight improvement in terms of resolution. But for me, it's about the lighting. And in this cutscene on the Ultimate Edition, very dark, right?
Yeah, no.
But on Reloaded, it's a bit lighter. And now, also, I thought, how did the old cutscenes look? So I compared them. I didn't realise that the old cutscenes in Gears of War, the original, were one-shots.
Oh, right.
Whereas in Ultimate Edition and Reloaded,
Just cuts.
They are choreographed in terms of like this. It's, if you look on the left, it's just one shot and the camera's panning around the characters. Whereas in Reloaded and Ultimate Edition, there's actually like proper camera work and proper work done on cinematography and in terms of presentation. So that's an interesting that I noticed, like this, because like very cinematic on the right, and I mean, at the time phenomenal, like on the left, but I mean the camera work on the right is just so much better. So I'm glad they improved that, and that was synced up perfectly as well.
Weird.
Anyway,
I didn't know
back
that.
to Ultimate. Yeah, me neither. You know what I mean? Like, because you don't think to check. Usually with remakes and remasters, it's the same kind of source materials, but they just remake all the assets and then upgrade the assets. But with that one, they've just completely gone to town. Here we are again, back on the street, and as you can see, a little bit lighter in Reloaded. And this is where it actually, like the interiors, I think the new lighting model, whether I don't know what they've actually done, but it's definitely better in interiors in Reloaded. That's my personal opinion, Rich.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. But what this video does highlight is how good a remake Ultimate Edition was in the first place, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like 2015 as well.
Yeah.
And especially right as well, like the night shots in the Ultimate Edition were very dark.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't use any of them because they were that dark. Whereas in Reloaded I could. So this is kind of dusk, and you can see it's a slightly bit lighter in Reloaded. And I think it makes for a better playing experience.
Okay.
Because we had this thing with Resident Evil Requiem the other day, didn't we? It's just so dark. So do you not think the environment on the right here just looks better in terms of lighting?
Well, I was going to say the flicker of the fire looks cool on the left.
It does flicker on the right, but it seems like
a little bit more subtle.
There are other light sources.
Yeah. No, that is cool. Actually, I do like that. Yeah. What's stop you turning up the brightness in Ultimate Edition though? Would it not give you the same effect?
Yeah, but now look at the lights. It's clear they pumped the lights up because they're just a lot brighter in terms of lumens. So I think they've just tried to push all the light sources just a little bit, just to make it a little bit clearer.
Well, actually, the reflections on Marcus's armour as well look quite cool. I like it.
And I imagine that's a byproduct of the new lighting. I say new lighting, improved lighting, better lighting, more lighting, whatever you want to say. But Rich, that is Gears of War Reloaded. All the gameplay from Reloaded is in the PlayStation version, so you know what you're going to get if you get it on the PS5, which is something I never thought I'd ever say. Gears of War on the PS5, but here we are. The more people that can play it,
it's great.
the better. And mate, and the gameplay still holds up. It's brilliant.
Oh, awesome. Good stuff.
But anyway, that is Gears of War Reloaded. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.